You know, you're one of the few doctors, eye doctors, that actually talk about the importance of the liver. Explain how the liver is important and about a fatty liver. How does that negatively affect somebody from absorption or releasing of vitamins?
What happens is your stomach and your bowels absorb your food, and it goes through all of the vessels into your liver as the first relay station. From there, it's either metabolized, stored, excreted, or sent on to other places, depending on what molecules and foods it is. So it stores a lot of food. If you have a fatty diet, it stores the fat. Storing the fat, it puts some of the fat into your gallbladder and gives the gallbladder stones. If you have a lot of fat in the liver, you've replaced some of the functioning cells that work to metabolize and help your body heal. A guy named Gerson, I'm sure you know, Kerry, wrote a book on 50, not cures, but remissions of stage 4 cancers. And he had done research and found that if he put mustard toxin on the ear of a rabbit, and as soon as that became cancerous, he was doing monthly biopsies on the liver, he found the liver had deteriorated. So your liver is your sentinel organ in your whole body. And there's a paper that came out in 2010 that presumed that Alzheimer's began in the liver. And it's not that far away from reality when you realize the liver controls everything like the puppeteer. So the liver is critical.
What can we do to protect the liver?
One is you can get an MRI of the thoracic area and the abdomen every few years. You will have a perfect scan of your body to know what's going on, etc. But other than that is you can even measure your own liver, because a fatty liver will be big. For instance, you can take your hand and put it over your last rib and tap. And if it's not solid, like here, you know your liver has not descended. These are little things you can do at home that can give you a clue. That's how you know your liver is reasonably good. You also use your bowel movements as another metric of health, the various qualities of it, the regularity, etc. Because so many people internalize their grief and stress. And we're finding out that your microbiome is so important, and that 80% of your serotonin's in your gut. So much of your mood may even start in the gut.
We're going to get into at the end different vitamins for the eye that you've developed. But for now, is there any supplements for the liver or foods specific for the liver that you recommend?
Well, obviously, a touch of alcohol is great for the liver. I remember pathology. When you had a slice of liver and put it in alcohol, all the fat disappeared. So the concept is alcohol may just get rid of cholesterol and vessels, etc., but it's like a touch, because otherwise the liver microsomes that do the work get overwhelmed by the alcohol. Silymarin, or milk thistle, is very helpful for liver function. It is the only thing to make alcoholic cirrhosis or even fatty liver improve a little bit. So there's no question that it's a great stimulus to the liver. But all of the things that are good for the rest of your body, the A, D, E, some C. C is your migratory vitamin that provides electrons to the stationary enzymes that are important. Coffee is good for the liver. Coffee makes your liver excretes into the gallbladder. So the cup of coffee a day or two is actually therapeutic. And you wouldn't know that unless you read all these little articles that come out. But you also know your own self. You know what your body feels like. You know when it's not good. And it's part of leading a measured life. And it's not for living forever, but it's living for quality. And so you use what you feel, and you have to even use it determining on how you relate to your doctors.